Hey guys, so here we are inside of the Affiliate Lab by Matt Diggity. When you first log in, this is exactly what you're going to find. You have all different courses here. You have the Affiliate Lab, Website Flipping Masterclass, the Beginner's Lab, which is a great place. So originally when I bought the Affiliate Lab, I was thinking, well, this really isn't for beginners. It's really a little more advanced. People should really have an idea of how to build a website and stuff first. Well, they dealt with that with the Beginner's Lab. If you go to the Beginner's Lab, you'll see that it covers everything right from the beginning, from domains, hosting, installing WordPress, pages and posts, categories and tags. So it's really covers everything for the beginner, which is great because that was what I thought was going to be one of the big downsides. So you have the Website Flipping Beginner's Lab. These are your checklists. These are all downloadable. You can go through everything that you need step by step. Just check them off. The Truth About Penalties is a good one. Outreach Masterclass. So once you start building links and you're going to want to get guest posts, you're going to want to do outreach for that. They have a system in place that works tremendously. So that's a great class. Affiliate Portfolio Playbook, Scaling, Hiring, and Management. Obviously, that's a little more advanced. And email marketing, which is the downside of a lot of these affiliate marketing courses where they don't cover affiliate marketing, which is really should be a big part of it. So anyway, you can click on each of these. It takes you to the class. We're going to go to the Affiliate Lab, and here you'll see exactly what you get. You get the introduction, the welcome video. So this is what each video looks like, right? It starts here. Below you get what you will learn, get to know your trainers, Matt Diggity, Jay Yap. Those are the two trainers that are going to be teaching you throughout this course. Why this video is important, pitfalls to avoid, and then the lessons that also have resources. They will have links down here for the resources. Let's see if we can find one of those. So this is the introduction, very basic. How to speed up the videos, how to join the Facebook group. Very important. You want to join the Facebook group. It's a great collection of guys, a great and women. It's a great community of not only beginners and intermediates, but also experienced affiliate marketers that really know their stuff. You ask questions, they will answer. It's very interactive, and highly recommend the Facebook group. It is only for members of the Affiliate Lab, so you have to purchase the Affiliate Lab to get in there. Which I have done. And so let's keep going. Then you go to niche selection. Now, in my opinion, niche selection is probably the most important thing that you have to deal with in niche marketing. If you pick the wrong niche, it's just not going to work. You're going to spend a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of work developing something that may be great, but if it's not a profitable niche, then it's just not going to work. And you can see all of the different courses that they have, all the different lessons that they have here inside the course. And they also have a niche grading tool, which is, just blows your mind, right? Because they actually have a tool that will grade the niche and whether or not it's profitable. And this is just, unbelievably valuable. And you can see here in the resources, they have all this resources stuff. And so let's start right here with some of the things that I don't like about the lab. There is a lot to like here. There's a ton of content. Anybody that takes this course from beginning to end and implements each step and takes action on each step exactly how it's spelled out here is going to be successful. There is no doubt about it. The problem is, in my eyes, there's a lot of expensive tools here. Ahrefs, Majestic, and there's others. These are expensive tools that are going to cost you a significant amount of money. I think Ahrefs is $99 a month for the light package, and I think it's $179 a month for the higher package. There are ways around this. There are group SEO buys. Where you can pay $20 a month and have access to these tools. It's not ideal. Number one, because it's a group buy, so anyone else in that SEO group can see exactly what you're doing and exactly what you're searching, and so it's not ideal from that standpoint. But it is a way to get in a little less expensive and use these tools. Anyway, that's one of the things I don't like about the course is that you need these tools on top of it. But let's take a look at the big picture. The big picture is you're building a business. You're not going to build a business without investing in tools. So at some point, you need to come to the realization that this is a business. It's going to make money. It may not make money off the bat. It may lose money, but you need to invest in order to build a business. It's the only way. Obviously, there's going to be ways to build this business using this course where you can save money. One of those ways is to write your own content. If you're writing your own content, researching and writing your own content, I mean, you're going to save a ton of money, because if you have 100 articles at $100 an article, well, you do the math. It's expensive. If you have 100 articles that you wrote, it's just an investment of time and not an investment of money. But the tools are something you're going to have to invest in. So keep that in mind. Why we don't use Amazon? You're gonna take that class and you're gonna realize that Amazon. Let me tell you a story about Amazon and why we don't use Amazon. I have a website in a particular niche that was paying 3% on Amazon, which is not great, but it was making $300 or $400 a month on the 3%. And there's a lot more traffic now. It would be making a lot more, but Amazon cut the commission on the product that I was promoting to 1%. Yes, 1%. I'm still making $300 or $400 on that website with a lot more traffic, and I've branched out into a couple of other affiliate programs, specific brands affiliate programs of the product. So the product that website is about has many different brands of the same product. So my website basically reviews those products, and then it comes up with the 10 best X. So I'm getting a lot of traffic to that website. I'm still making $300 or $400 a month, but if Amazon had been paying me 3% still, I'd be up around probably close to the $1,000 a month mark. So that's why we don't use Amazon. How to find non-Amazon affiliate programs, extremely valuable. That's what I did to keep the income where it is. Those affiliate programs do not convert as well as Amazon. Amazon converts incredibly well because people don't have to put their information in. And not only that, you'll sell a lot of related products. So the product that I sell is kind of in the health niche. It's kind of a supplement. It's kind of not a supplement, but I can't really tell you the niche because it's a pretty easy niche. So a lot of times I'll sell other things. We'll sell, even though it's not about face cream, you'll sell face cream. You'll sell, other things in the health niche where people go to Amazon, they buy your product, and while I'm here, Amazon recommends this, so I'll buy this too. So that's the good thing about Amazon. The bad thing is the commissions suck. But so then we go on to choosing a domain name, purchasing a domain name, and hosting. Introduction to keyword research. So keyword research is huge. They here in the affiliate lab go into it in minute detail. Recursive keyword research. This is a phenomenal course, which I learned a lot. Again, the downside is you're going to use Ahrefs for this class. All of this keyword research is going to use Ahrefs, which is a fantastic tool for keyword research, but it's expensive. So just keep that in mind. Gathering and assigning your keywords. So like with this, you're going to see you not only get the video, you not only get all this information here, but you also get, so they use SEMrush too for this one. This is the one I was looking for. Website documentation, including a template. So this right here is incredibly valuable because they actually give you, well, I just downloaded it, but they give you the Excel spreadsheet right here. They give you the Excel spreadsheet right here where you will handle all of this, where you will, your money site links, your offsite SEO history, your anchors, your info and logins, all of this stuff. So this is all covered in here. And these templates are included all along the way, which is phenomenal. And that's actually mine for jvanderland.com. So then we go on finding informational content ideas. That's another good one. Great class. I learned a lot here. You use BuzzSumo. And then we go into site architecture and the foundation and how to build a silo. Again, incredibly valuable information if you're building a niche course. Silo mastery, topical relevance, and then they give you a demo of the architecture and interlinking structure, how you interlink, how you create the silo, how you funnel everything to your money pages. Very valuable. Content building, the importance of quality content, obviously, extremely important. They have content providers that they recommend. They're not all there anymore, which is another one of my complaints about the course. But you can't. These courses aren't updated every day. So SEO Butler's still there. SEO Content Hero. I'm not sure about Text Broker, Word Agents, and there's also coupons here. Content length, content requests, including the template. So this is another great thing when you're so if you're not creating your own content, it's very difficult to get a really good piece of content from a writer because they'll never do it as well as you will. But if you're going to build all your content, you're just going to constantly be building content and you're not going to have time for anything else. So you've got to outsource some of this content. Well, what this class teaches you is how to create a document detailing exactly what you need from the writer. And this is how you're going to get great content from outsourcing. You can't just throw out some keywords and say, write an article about this subject and use these keywords and expect to get a great piece of content for your website. You have to detail everything. I mean, and they give you a template and show you exactly how to build an outline for your content, for your article that the writer can follow and give you back a great piece of content. So that was very valuable. Idf Analysis. This is a little bit over my pay grade. I had a hard time understanding it. I know what it is, but I still don't really understand its importance. I guess I understand its importance. I don't really have the time or to wrap my brain around the whole thing and really figure it out. Subtopic coverage and reviewing your content. So then we go to on-site SEO, site building single page, and you can see all that down here. This is pretty simple stuff, but where to get images, adding videos, setting up tables and lists, table of contents, Thrive Architect tips and tricks. So that's another one. Thrive Architect is what you're going to use to build your website in this course. It's a tool. It's not really expensive. I'm thinking it's $179 a year maybe for the membership, which gives you Thrive Architect, it gives you Thrive Theme Builder, it gives you a whole host of plugins that are really valuable. I'm a member. I have been a member for 5+ years now, and I use Thrive stuff all the time in all of my websites. So then we get into on-site SEO, site-wide site building. So this goes now beyond the pages and posts, right? So now we're looking at how to choose a theme, how to set up menus, how to set up the sidebar. And something that I learned in here that I didn't know before, and I'm not utilizing it now, but I'm probably going to start utilizing it, is a plugin where your sidebar, you can put a widget in your sidebar and have it follow the content down as the reader scrolls. So I'm not using it yet, but I can see how that could be pretty valuable for conversion. So I am going to set that up on some of my websites. Author boxes and attribution, that's always important, especially for EAT, where EAT is where you're showing Google that you have trust and authority and experts. So with author boxes and attribution, even if they're not experts, it gives the impression that you're working with a team, that knows what they're talking about, and it just gives you some EAT, some expert authority and trust. Your about contact in terms of service pages, setting up your SEO sitemaps, your XML sitemaps, indexing on-site pages, how to do an Ahrefs audit, How to install Clicky. So Clicky was a great tool that I found in this course. Didn't know about it before that. I'm using it now on one of my websites, and I love it. It's so much better than Google Analytics. There is a free version that I'm using. I'm considering upgrading to the paid version and installing it. Or you don't even install it. It's web-based. But you can follow awesome analytics, real-time analytics, and it's so much easier to use and read than Google Analytics. Love Clicky. Trust factors. So on-site optimization. Now we go into this, the three kings. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You're going to have to buy the course to find out. But these three things will determine whether or not you're going to rank for a term. Topic duplication, subheadings. I should probably go into it for a minute about Matt Diggity too. He's the one who created this course. He teaches a lot of the lessons. Others are taught by Jay Yap. Matt Diggity is an SEO. If you don't know him, you haven't been around SEO very long. He's very good at it. He's very thorough. He was an electrical engineer. Hated the job, quit and moved to Chiang Mai, Thailand, and began SEO. Client SEO, and now all he does pretty much is affiliate SEO. I guess he does some client SEO, but he makes a ton of money in affiliate SEO. So that's who created this course. Very good. I met Matt about 5 years ago buying Diggity links, which were Pbn links, but he has since sold that to Rank Club. I still get links from Rank Club. So going on with the course, you'll see here we go bells and whistles. We go schema. TF, IDF optimization, natural languaging processing, which I was very intrigued by that course. I plan on doing some more research into that and incorporating that into my content more. How to use Surfer. So again, Surfer is an expensive tool, but very valuable. So again, another one you might want to consider investing in. How to steal featured snippets. So this was one of my favorite courses. I took this course. I said, let me go try this. Let me go see if I can steal some featured snippets. I had a lot of keywords that were in the like 5 to 10 range on the first page, and I was able to use the information in this course and steal featured snippets, and it was very cool. Featured Snippet Mastery. This was pretty good. This was actually a webinar by Tom D. Spegalari, but it was pretty good. It kind of expanded on how to steal featured snippets, and Tom is like an expert at stealing list snippets, and he shows you exactly how to do it, trial and error, until you get it. I mean, it's not like I'm going to try this and maybe I'll get it. It's trial and error. So you try this. If you don't get it, then you try this. If you don't get it, and you try this. If you don't get it, and you try this, and you got it. So it's not a maybe I'll get it. It's a if you keep trying these things, you'll get it. As long as you're in the right place and you do exactly what he spells out. So that's pretty cool. Ranking in Google Images. It's a short class, but pretty cool. So then we go into affiliate links and link cloaking. How to create Amazon compliant links. If you're going to go with Amazon, you're not allowed to cloak links to Amazon except for using their own cloaking. Then we go to CRO. This is probably one of the most important modules in affiliate marketing is conversion rate optimization. You have to be optimizing your conversion rate, and there's many different ways to do that. And this whole module, all these classes will go into different ways to improve your CRO, your conversion rate optimization. So that was really good. Website maintenance. Here's what you do after it's built. Refresh content, finding new content ideas, content updates and rewrites. I do a lot of that. It's very beneficial, I can tell you. And then we go into offsite SEO, right? Creating a Google persona, setting up your Gmail. So one thing I was disappointed with in this module was so they create a Google persona and create a Google account, and you have to use a telephone number in order to do that. Google won't let you set up an account without a telephone number. They don't tell you where to get a phone number from. Obviously, I already have Google accounts. I can't set up a persona and use the same phone number that I have for my other Google accounts for that persona. I don't think. It doesn't make any sense to me that you would do that. So that's one shortcoming in this part that I didn't like. But like I said, the pros far outweigh the cons in this course. This is a really solid, high quality course. Social fortresses. So that's all your social media. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Also the Web 2.0s like WordPress, Wix, Weebly. You can set up all kinds of social fortresses there. And so this goes into how to set up YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Gravatar, Pinterest, Digo, Tumblr, Reddit, About Me, and then how to index those links, and then how do you use IFTT. So that one's a little bit outdated too, because I used IFTT for all my sites over the past 5 years, but IFTT has now switched to a paid program. It used to be free. You could set up all of your IFTT for a website for free, and it would send all your links back out with little short summaries to all your Web 2.0s, all of your social fortress. So all those links came back. Now it's a paid tool. It's not expensive, but it's still a paid tool. Buying likes and follows, how to set up social metas and open graph tags, that's important. So then next we get into anchor text and anchor text analysis. So when you're building links, you want a certain anchor text. You can't just send, if you have a website about let's say you have a website about skincare, you can't send best skin cream links to your site, because that's spamming. Google knows that's not natural. So what this teaches you to do, it teaches you to audit your competitors, the people that are ranking, and see what their anchor text ratio is. How many best skin creams do they have to compared to miscellaneous URLs or just a URL, like maybe their website is bestskincream.com, so they use that instead of best skin cream, or they use whatever the author's name is, Jim Smith. So they mix it up, and you get a ratio of anchor text. And this shows you exactly how to find that and how to do it, and how to create the same anchor text ratio that your competitors have. Local citations talks about that. Geotagging images. This is giving your website a physical address and confirming that with citations and geotagging images. It just gives you a little bit more trust to make you look like a real business. Social signals and their role in ranking. How to set up a social signals campaign on micro workers. I've done this after I saw this for one of my newer websites. I set up a social campaign on micro workers. I think it cost me like $19 or something like that to get 100 shares on Facebook. Or no, I'm sorry, it was 30 shares on Facebook. I think it was 30 shares. I forget what it was. But anyway, I had this new website shared on Facebook, and you pay these people, I think it's 55 cents a share, so whatever that is. And they share it. They put a little blurb in there about it. They share it, and that gives you some social signals that tells Google that people are sharing your stuff. And I did that before I built 2 links to that site. So that, if you just build links to a site without social shares or without any traffic, Google can tell that, well, who's going to link to that? Nobody's even ever seen it. But if you send out some social signals first, it looks like something might have been a little bit viral, people are sharing it, people like it, and then you get 2 links from it, it looks much more natural. So that's a good course, a good lesson there that I learned. The Bulletproof backlink strategy. In my opinion, this module is worth the course alone. It's phenomenal. It's worth the price of the course alone. It really is. And it goes into the whole backlink blueprint that Matt Diggity developed, and that's kind of where his expertise is. Another thing I like about Matt is being an electrical engineer, he doesn't do anything or recommend anything without testing it extensively, right? So he tests and proves that things work and then implements them. So that's really what I like about Matt Diggity, and he has brought that to this course. So again, this is the course. The price of the course is worth this alone. And then he goes into optional Pbn linking. I was a little disappointed here that he didn't go into building PBNs, but he goes into where to buy PBNs for or rent PBNs from, and it's valuable. But I would have loved to have seen more about building your own PBN, your own private blog network. Tier 2 link building. This is pretty cool if you don't know what Tier 2 link building is. So sending a lot of PBNs to a site could get you penalized. But if you have a guest post to your site, usually guest posts are from inner pages. So even though the website that you got the guest post on might have a high domain rating, chances are the page that your guest post is on does not have a high rating because it's an inner page and it doesn't have links and stuff. But you can build links to the guest post, which then passes that link juice onto your website through the guest post. So that's pretty cool. It was a pretty cool module that I learned a little bit from. Then we go into technical audits, how to use Google Search Console. They talk a little bit about negative SEO and how to deal with that. Technical on-page and off-page audits. The kitchen sink, this was pretty cool. I really like this module. So when sites get stuck, just for some reason your site won't move, these are the things that you do: site size explosions, the setup technique, content and markup injections, and the nitty gritty. I really enjoyed that whole section. And then this is the Medic Buster update. So the Medic Buster was a Google algorithm change in which a lot of medical sites got hit. So that's an update about that. And then it goes into the authority site module. So at some point, this niche site of yours is going to become an authority. And when that happens, you have to treat it a little bit differently than you were with just building a niche site. And so this goes into basically what happens when you become an authority site and how to deal with that. And again, it goes into backlinks, what to do when you hit authority mode, the pitfalls, the influencer pitch, building EAT, and then what's next? Scaling multiple affiliate sites. And then down below here, you get your bonuses, right? So sleep hacking, this was pretty cool. A six-figure flip story. So I should probably tell you that there's also a thing in here called the six-figure flipper club, six-figure flip club. Try saying that 3 times fast. So this is a whole bunch of guys that have gone through this, built niche websites, and sold them for 6 figures. Very cool, very cool. And there's, I think there's over 50 of them now. You can go through the list. You can talk to these people inside the Facebook group. It's pretty cool. And so that's about it. That's what we have here in the affiliate lab. I've been through the whole thing. It's dynamite. I do recommend it. Like I told you, there are downfalls. There are things I like, things I don't like, but the pros far outweigh the cons. If you go over to my website here, jvanderland.com, I've got a review here. If you buy it through my link right here, click now for instant access, you will get $200 off. I've negotiated that with Matt. So instead of $997, you will pay $797. I will tell you, it is worth every dime. Just go to jvanderland.com and you'll see it. And there's also a very thorough review here. And I think if we go to what I don't like about the affiliate lab, you will see, here's the things I don't like. The cost, it is expensive, right? But you get what you pay for. Some of the training uses premium tools that are very expensive. But again, you have to invest if you're going to build a business. I feel there should have been more time spent on creating fake personas, like where to get phone numbers for Google accounts. That kind of left me hanging where I didn't know what to do after that. It does not include a website and hosting. You have to buy a separate website and hosting, but that's pretty common. And even though the course is updated frequently, some of the lessons could still use updating. For instance, IFTT is no longer a free service. But, on top of that, you know, the things I do like are up here, and it's definitely worth the money. You're going to learn more than you're going to learn at probably any other affiliate marketing course that I have taken. So again, I recommend it highly. Go over to jvanderland.com. You'll see it right on my home page. You'll see the Affiliate Lab review. Click on it. It'll bring you back up to the top, and click on this button right here. It'll take you over to the Affiliate Lab, where you can get $200 off. You can watch Matt's introduction here if you'd like, but then just click to enroll. You'll get $200 off. You'll save the money, and I'll make a little commission. Thanks. Talk to you soon. I'll see you again. jvanderland.com. Thanks.